What if one of the most powerful men in the world was hiding a dark secret for decades and almost got away with it? Today we're talking about Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, a case that shocked the entire world and still raises questions that nobody has fully answered. Jeffrey Epstein was born in 1953 in Brooklyn, New York. He was a financier and money manager who built connections with some of the most powerful people on the planet: politicians, royals, celebrities, and billionaires. He owned a private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands called Little St. James, a mansion in Manhattan, properties in New Mexico and Paris, and his own private jet nicknamed the Lolita Express. Despite his massive wealth, investigators could never fully explain exactly where all his money came from, which itself raised red flags. Ghislaine Maxwell was born in 1961 in France, the daughter of British media mogul Robert Maxwell. She moved to the United States after her father's suspicious death in 1991 and quickly became part of elite social circles. She met Jeffrey Epstein and became his close companion and later his alleged partner in crime. Prosecutors described her as the key recruiter and groomer of underage girls for Epstein's trafficking operation. According to court documents and victim testimonies, Epstein and Maxwell ran a large-scale sex trafficking operation spanning multiple countries. Young girls, some as young as 14, were recruited, often from vulnerable backgrounds, with promises of money and opportunity. They were then allegedly abused at Epstein's various properties. Victims were also allegedly trafficked to Epstein's powerful associates. Over 40 victims came forward during legal proceedings. The scale and the high-profile connections involved made this one of the most disturbing cases in modern history. In 2005, police in Palm Beach, Florida began investigating Epstein after complaints from families of teenage girls. In 2008, despite overwhelming evidence, Epstein received an extremely lenient plea deal arranged by then U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta. He pleaded guilty to just 2 state prostitution charges, served only 13 months in county jail, and was allowed to leave jail for work release 6 days a week. Victims were not informed about this deal, which was later ruled illegal. This deal became one of the most controversial moments in the entire case. In July 2019, Epstein was arrested again by federal authorities on sex trafficking charges. He was held at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York. Then on August 10, 2019, he was found dead in his cell. His death was officially ruled a suicide by hanging. However, the circumstances raised serious questions. He had been taken off suicide watch just days before, security cameras outside his cell malfunctioned, and guards did not check on him as required. Many people, including forensic experts and his own lawyers, disputed the suicide ruling. His death meant he never faced trial. Ghislaine Maxwell was arrested in July 2020 in New Hampshire after months in hiding. In December 2021, after a trial lasting several weeks, she was found guilty on 5 out of 6 counts, including sex trafficking of minors. In June 2022, she was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Maxwell maintained her innocence throughout, but 4 victims testified against her in detail. She is currently serving her sentence in a Florida federal prison. The Epstein and Maxwell case exposed how wealth and powerful connections can shield people from justice for decades. Many questions remain unanswered, the full client list has never been made public, and many powerful figures connected to Epstein have never faced any consequences. This case is a reminder that justice must apply to everyone equally, no matter how rich or powerful. If you found this video informative, like and subscribe for more videos like this.